Winter is pulling in two completely different directions across Canada right now, and this map tells that story perfectly. While parts of the country are flirting with spring-like warmth, others are locked in deep winter cold and blowing snow. Let's break it all down, coast to coast. We'll start with the big contrast. The warmest spot in Canada right now is Bella Bella Airport in British Columbia at nearly 11 degrees, which is extremely mild for January. On the other end of the spectrum, Nangmagvik Lake in the Northwest Territories is sitting below -41 degrees, showing just how wide the temperature gap is across the country today. Out west, British Columbia remains on the mild and unsettled side. Vancouver and Victoria are dealing with light rain and temperatures in the mid to upper single digits, keeping things damp rather than snowy at lower elevations. Inland areas like Prince George are hovering just above freezing with clearer conditions, but snow remains locked in across the mountains and higher terrain. Moving into Alberta and the prairies, the January thaw is making itself felt. Calgary is sitting around 6 degrees under mostly cloudy skies, while Edmonton is just above freezing. Saskatchewan remains cooler, with Regina and Saskatoon below zero, but still much milder than earlier this month. Winnipeg remains cold at -16, reminding us winter is far from over in central Canada. Across northern Canada, winter still has a firm grip. Yellowknife and Iqaluit are dealing with bitter cold and blowing snow, with temperatures well below -20. Travel in these areas remains challenging as wind and snow reduce visibility. Now into central Canada, where things get tricky. Southern Ontario and southern Quebec are sitting right near the freezing mark. Toronto is mainly clear at -1, but Ottawa and Montreal are seeing light drizzle, which is a red flag this time of year. That drizzle can quickly freeze, creating slick sidewalks, parking lots, and untreated roads, especially overnight. Further east in Quebec City, precipitation has flipped back to snow with colder air moving in, while Thunder Bay stays much colder at -13 under cloudy skies. In Atlantic Canada, conditions are calmer but still chilly. Halifax and St. John's are hovering just below zero with cloud cover, while Fredericton is seeing light snow. Charlottetown remains cloudy and cold, typical January weather for the region. So what's the big picture here? Canada is currently sitting in a transition zone. Mild Pacific air continues to push in from the west, while colder Arctic air remains entrenched across the north and periodically slips southward. That clash is creating rain, drizzle, snow, and freezing risks, especially in southern and eastern regions. As we head into the next few days, this pattern stays active, meaning changing road conditions, temperature swings, and more systems on the way. If you want to stay ahead of these rapid weather changes, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay with us for continuous updates as winter keeps Canada guessing.